Require me. Turn me loud.
What's that?
A damn lady now, sorry. You got to pull the gun on.
Come on.
She broke it in, yeah, tell you. When she broke in, it's like. Come on, let's go. All right, welcome to Controversy Lab.
Welcome back to Controversy Lab, where controversy is key. I'm your host, LaKel House.
I am RTJ.
I gotta deal with this shit every fucking day, man. Y'all have no idea the shit that I put up with. My God.
Oh, man. How was
Welcome
your
back to Controversy Lab, where controversy is key. I'm your host, LaKel House.
I am RTJ. How's you guys' weeks going?
Doesn't matter because we can't hear you. Anywho, so what's today's episode about? What are we talking about today for the people?
We're talking about shit. A motorcyclist got hit by a lady. Motorcyclist in Florida was hit by a lady. And then she decided to drive home. And he followed her. And he died.
Okay, so today's episode, we're going to be talking about a hit-and-run incident that happened in Florida. A young lady who was pregnant, she actually purposely ran over a motorcyclist. The motorcyclist, of course, approached the young lady, knocked on the window, let her know, hey, you hit me, whatever. This young lady, filled with road rage, chose to flee the scene. So the biker and a couple of other people that were actually accompanying the biker chose to actually follow the young lady home. So they followed her home, and he called the police because, of course, she had just committed a felony, hit and run, fleeing the scene while she's pregnant. All right. This young lady goes home. The individual is outside on the phone trying to call the police, and the young lady walks outside with a firearm. She walks outside with a firearm. The individual who she performed the hit and run on actually had a carrying and conceal license.
Yes.
So his firearm was legal. He pulled out his firearm, shot and killed the pregnant woman. So my question is to you and to the people. Do you feel like the motorcyclist was justified in killing this young lady?
To me, if she walked outside with a handgun, yes. Like my incident today. I mean, I got to protect myself. I got a curfew. I got to get home. And that's really my number one thing. I got to get home. If you're coming at me, I don't care what your state is. If you're coming at me, are you tired?
No, I'm good.
Okay. If you're coming at me and you're posing a threat, that's the whole thing. You're coming at me with a gun. I'm just saying, hey, you hit me.
Right.
And you're coming at me with a gun, so I gotta fix that. And my fixing that is to come at you with a gun also. And I'm better at it than you.
Interesting. So you feel like this young lady deserved to die?
I'm not gonna say deserved to die, but he had a right to defend himself.
Myself, I feel like the moment that she fled the scene, I felt like she honestly didn't have any type of care or remorse for her own unborn child. So it's kind of hard for me personally to look at the situation and say that I feel remorseful for her. I do not feel remorseful for someone that purposely ran over a biker, right? I've ridden motorcycles for a number of years, and you were both bikers, you know, and I've ridden bikes for a number of years, and I know how crazy and psychotic people can be on the roads. They'll literally ride on your back tire because you're doing the speed limit. They will ride on your back tire, not knowing that if I slow down just a little bit, you could literally kill me. Right. So, you know, I've seen some of the dumb shit that people do on the roadways. So I can empathize and sympathize with the biker.
Yeah.
She purposely hit him. So after she purposely hit him, that's number one. OK, I could say, oh, you know, you purposely hit him. I get it. You know, you're pregnant. You know, maybe a little bit more agitated than usual. Think hitting somebody is still a little fucking extreme, but I get it. OK, at that point, she chose to flee the scene. Once you flee the scene, I'm sorry, ma'am, I have no remorse for you whatsoever. Now you're entitled now to be able to commit hit and runs and just fucking leave the scene. Okay. Then she goes home, gets a gun. You know what? I commend this young man for actually defending himself. At the end of the day, like, I have no remorse for you or the baby. I hate to say it, may sound fucked up, But at the end of the day, you didn't give a shit about your baby either.
I'm not gonna say I don't have any remorse for the baby because the child did not have any say so in this. Now, I don't have the end result. What the child got in the end result is because of the decision of the mother.
But to say that remorse. Now, here's the thing. We often get choked up into verbiage in the way words sound, right?
Yeah.
And it's, it sounds so bad that you say you have no remorse. Let's look up what remorse is. So for me to say to look at this incident and say, okay, this woman got gunned down. Oh my God, the baby.
No, I'm not like that now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. I don't have any remorse. Meaning, I'm not going to sit over here and say, oh my God, the baby, because she came outside with a fucking handgun. So I hate to say it, but I don't feel anything. I feel like what he did was justified.
And see, that's what I was getting at. The end result for the child was because of what the decision of the mother. So I'm not feeling bad because the child. But hey, you know what?
Now, of course, I'm not saying the baby deserved it. Now, but again, me saying that I'm not remorseful does not mean that I feel like the baby deserved it. I'm just saying that I don't have any remorse for the woman or the baby. There would be some people that say, "Oh my God, I'm so choked up about what happened to the baby." Listen, I don't feel any of those things. Now, of course, I don't hate children or feel like the kid deserved it. But I'm just saying that let's be a little bit more smart. If we're carrying children, we're carrying unborn kids, to not be running people over on bikes.
Well,
and then going to get a handgun.
Yeah,
coming
you
back
and
outside.
I both know there's no respect for us on that roadway.
Of course not.
There's none. So, and we have this. People look at all of us as the bad one. So when it comes to even riding on the road, they want to think that we're so disrespectful. We can just be cruising. Majority of the time, that's really what we're doing. Majority of the time, the majority of us are really just cruising. But then you got everybody who thinks that bikers are just bad people. No, we're not. So that's probably what was going on in her head. And then he shows up, and if he had on leather, then she's probably thinking he's part of some type of gang. So all her thinking, because he's a motorcyclist, is probably just thrown out of the way of him being a bad person. So now it's like he shows up to correct her for something she did wrong. She comes outside with a gun.
But the thing is, even if she felt threatened, she didn't have to come outside. That's my whole point. That's what the police are for. She could have called the police and stayed in the house. If she had a gun, she could have stayed by the front door with her gun pointing at the front door, right? And then call the police. She'd have to go outside. That's my whole point. Like, you went and got a handgun and went outside. So you're the aggressor here. And for you to feel like you're cock diesel enough to go out there and approach a grown man with a handgun, I think that something could have been psychologically wrong with this woman. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Well, now he was 40. I don't remember seeing her age.
They didn't post her age. I don't think.
And that's the thing. Like, depending upon her age, you would. That's why I say it might not have been something wrong with it. It would just been like the entitlement of womanhood. Like, don't be showing up my. I hate you. Yes, I hate you. Don't be showing up my house.
If you hit me and run, and if I can get on my bike, I'm following you home too.
Yeah, I'm still mad they stole my bike.
Huh?
I'm still mad they stole my bike.
Stole your bike?
When I got into my accident, they stole my bike.
Who stole your bike?
I don't know.
I thought it got towed.
No. The tow truck never came. They stole it.
So they left the bike on the scene and someone just stole it.
The insurance company left the bike on the scene, and then somebody came and stole it. Yes.
Wow.
I know, right?
But they gave you a check, though, right?
No. They still want to. They wanted to speak with me while I'm in surgery.
Insane.
Terrible.
Well.
Yeah, but anyway,
with that being said, I mean, we don't have anything else to talk about this actual episode. I think this episode was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's just wrong on all ends. She moms make better decisions.
Yeah, make better decisions, man. You out here pregnant, like hit and run and grabbing guns and shit. Like, I don't know.
All bikers are not bad. We just want to cruise.
I honestly don't even believe it was like a biker issue thing. I just believe it was just a deranged ass, crazy ass pregnant woman thing that, never conquered her aggressions as it relates to road rage. I don't even think it was. I personally feel like it could have been anybody.
Road rage, a woman with road rage is a whole different thing.
And then throw a baby in the mix. Yeah. We often forget that people do suffer from road rage, and people who are road rage prone, they also get pregnant and have babies that perpetuate road rage. Right. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys for tuning in for Controversy Lab.
Where controversy is key.
I'm your host, Lakel House.
I am RTJ.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and subscribe to us on YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys could subscribe, we'd really appreciate it if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend.
With that being said, we're out of here.
Peace.